Junior Fogo Trey Arnold on Men's Lacrosse Weekly, and the men are heading back to Philly, where they have a lot of fond lacrosse-related memories, let's just put it that way. First meeting with St. Joe's since we all know what, last May, and should be a pretty emotional NEC contest. Trey, I know that you've been statistically climbing the ladder as far as ground balls go, and I remember talking with you at the beginning of last season about how badly you wanted to improve upon that part of your game, and this year I feel like you've really gone out and proved that you meant business by the numbers that you're putting up. What would you like to do, and what would the team like to do from a larger standpoint to make sure that they're coming out on top as far as ground balls and that kind of thing go?
Let's just stick to our game. There's no reason to hit the panic button yet. Every day out here is game day to us, and every day is a playoff game at the Joe. So just come out here, play our ball, and I think things will start going more in our favor.
Do you feel like individually all that work that we had talked about previously that you put in the offseason is paying richer dividends?
Yeah, I think it shows from everything in the face-off unit. Every day in practice, Mike and I go at it one-on-one every day. And, the wing guys have stepped up tremendously to help us out. So I think overall, the whole face-off unit's putting in work to show it. O&D guys are putting in the work for transition for us. It's been huge.
You are, as of yesterday, famous, sort of. You scored a goal. You hadn't scored a goal in a while, but it wasn't the most conventional goal that we've seen you score. Can you kind of walk us through the play that I know that you know what I'm talking about?
So off the face-off, they picked up a ground ball. Heger made an awesome save, came out with it, just sprayed up field. We run transition every day here, so as soon as he picked up the ball, I was like, he's got numbers if I stay in the play. So I decided to, run it with him. And, he drawed the guy, I caught it, and they didn't slide to me, and I just felt like I could shoot it, so I just pulled it.
So just so I'm clear, is that something that is worked on, something that's drawn up beforehand, or was it to any degree improvised?
Well, usually when we run a practice, we do, all this 4v3 stuff. So, we usually don't run it with Heger, so that's when I was kind of surprised to see him all the way down here. But, when you watch it every day from the cage, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Now, say for the sake of argument, you've won the face-off. In the back of your head, at what point do you determine, okay, let's pass this off, let's run our offense, or, you know what, hell with it, I can score if I take this thing? Yeah,
we like to call the middle of the field the paint, so I'm just running to the paint until I get stopped. If I get covered, I'm just moving the ball where the pressure comes from. It's a simple read, we all do it. We preach it every day at practice. It's just, one of our core things that we like to run.
Does the coaching staff like when the Fogos are proactive in the offense like that?
To an extent, yes. Once the transition runs its course, obviously we like to get the sub game going. So we'll pause aside and listen to our coaching staff to see what we should do next, and then we'll go from there.
And looking at the opponent this weekend, again, it's St. Joe's. It's in Philadelphia. Another NEC game, obviously. 1 p.m. face-off on Front Row. They've lost a lot of their guys. A lot of this team's players from that championship team are still here, obviously. So for a lot of you, it's going to be an emotional game, an emotional return to that particular venue, obviously. What are you guys doing to prepare?
It's just back to our core values. Hammer it home. Keep playing with passion, energy. Stick to our attitude. Don't let anything change day to day. Just keep playing our ball. That's the biggest thing we can harp on is, just keep being Bobby Mo, and that's what makes Bobby Mo great.
Any specific key to victory for Saturday?
Like I said, Bobby Mo ball, I'll preach it all day.
And let's see some Bobby Mo ball on Saturday. Well, we're going to see some at 1 o'clock, I guess, from Sweeney Field. That's when the Colonials and Hawks will meet for another NEC contest. Again, you can watch it on Front Row. And Robert Morris looking to be road warriors once again, as they were in Philadelphia that magical day some time ago. Junior Fogo Trey Arnold. Thank you, Trey.